Financial planning is about your financial goals and the bigger picture overview. Welcome to Just World YouTube channel, where we live, learn, adventure, and charity. We talk about finance, personal development, travel, and community service. If you're interested in this kind of content, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload a new video. We upload on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 4:30 p.m. and sometimes on Friday at 1 p.m. East Africa time. Hello good people, hope you're doing well. In our last video, which was about mistakes to avoid at all cost when it comes to money, there was a request on sharing some steps on financial planning process. So in today's video, we're going to share a few simple steps, and if you have not watched the previous video, I will link it down below. Kindly go watch as you watch this one. So we go straight to the video. So the first step is to ascertain your current financial situation. What do we mean by financial situation? That is your net worth. That is the assets that you have and your liabilities. Comment down below if you have ever undertaken a net worth test. How do you do it? You take all your assets, you deduct from the liabilities. That way you will know whether you are operating on a negative or you're on the right track. And even if you're operating on a negative, it doesn't mean that you could be on the wrong track. It would mean that you need to just adjust your priorities and your planning. Assets include lifestyle assets, for instance, home, vacation homes, and other collectibles. There are also the stocks, bonds, funds, and cash, and retirement plans. Liabilities include mortgages, loans, personal loans, credit cards, and any other monies that you owe third parties. The second step is setting your financial goals. By the fact that you are thinking about financial planning, then it means there are some few things here and there that you want to achieve. So for you to achieve, you need to have a plan in place that will help you get to achieve your goals. Remember, you have already ascertained your financial situation. That way it will be able to go to the next step, because you will know how much money you have to be able to cater for your financial goals. And if you don't have sufficient for your goals generally, you can come up with a plan of how to achieve the goals. And that is, at that point is when we set short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals, which will be able to accommodate your financial goals in general. The next step is identifying challenges and opportunities. At this point, I would think a SWOT analysis would be ideal. By undertaking a SWOT analysis, you will be able to maximize on your strengths and grab the opportunities that are available for you, and you will be able to work on the weaknesses that you have and the threats that surround you. The next step is developing your plan and focusing on implementing. Once you have set your financial goals, the biggest task is how you will come up with a final plan on how to achieve your goals and the actual implementation to be able to achieve the goals. This includes the aspects of First of all, being disciplined to stick to your plan and your goals, and also creating room for the finances that you need and making sacrifices here and there. The next and most challenging step is managing your money. Sometimes it feels like the money is managing you, because the sooner you get the money, the next thing the money is gone. Maybe there are too many expenses. There's so much that is needed in terms of finances, but the finances are limited. So it is very important for you to accommodate now your new plan to your budget, because without incorporating it in the budget, you will not have achieved anything, because this same budget is what will be financing these financial goals. When it comes to managing money, there is one thing that we cannot forget to talk about. That is the source of the money. To start with, maybe we should start by asking ourselves what kind of income we have, whether it is active or passive, or we have both. Depending on the source, then you will be able to make a more informed decision as to the approach to take. Remember, these are new goals, so they will call for some adjustments on your budget. So it will either be that you're going to cut costs or you're going to increase your income. If you have already planned for your year or maybe your next 20 or so years, comment down below with your strategy of how you're raising the money to be able to meet your financial goals. The next step is review, reevaluate, and monitor your plan often. You can choose the different approaches depending on how your financial goals are. Of course, is you can either do it monthly, you can do it quarterly, you can do half year, or you can do it annually. But it is recommended that you do it as often as possible so that you're able to keep track of your goals. And in case that you're falling off, you will be able to catch up early enough. If you're having a challenge coming up and sustaining your goals, maybe it's about time you consult an expert who will help you and guide you through the process and help you be accountable for your goals. On the next part of the video, we're going to talk about the importance of developing a financial plan. First, it will help you understand your current financial situation, which is what we call net worth. The next importance is to determine your personal and family goals. This helps you in planning and ascertaining where the money will come from to take care of your personal goals as well as family goals. The next importance is review goals, funding plan, and available options. If you have financial goals but you don't have a plan of how they will be funded, it will not even make sense. So you have to always ensure that you keep tabs of your goals and you ensure that you're working on a plan to finance your financial goals. And of course, there are so many options, especially when you look at it from the aspect of risky investment, and also specifically as an individual or as a family, your risk appetite. Do you have a big appetite? Do you have a risk averse kind of setup? Comment down below, by the way, what is your risk appetite? The next importance is creating ways of generating financial resources to fund your goals. Like we have said in the previous importance, you can have super the best of the best goals, but without a plan of how you're going to finance them, then it will not even be helpful to you or to anyone. So you'll need to figure out how you will be able to meet the goals financially. Do you need to get another source of income? Do you need to really cut your costs and make life changes in your family? Comment down below on approaches that you would consider. The next importance is working on the effects of unexpected events. For instance, medical bills can hit you. Maybe you can get a disability, or worse still, death. So you always need to plan ahead and ascertain what would your goals continue. Remember, your goals do not always involve you just an individual. It involves including your family. If you have small kids, will they continue with school, or will they drop out in case of the demise of a breadwinner? I hope these steps will be helpful to you when you're working on your financial planning process. Comment down below with any other tip or maybe a step that we can consider to be able to get to achieve our financial goals, or even when we are coming up with our financial goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new, kindly consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber or my Premier Gang, thank you so much guys for always supporting us. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, comment, share, and tell a friend to join the Just family.